Coming up on this episode of MSEB News, Mesquite High School has a new principal that is already a familiar face around campus.
A preview of our new game show, Live, Laugh, Lose.
And a conversation with Mesquite ISD Superintendent Dr. Rivera about the national teacher shortages.
All this and more coming up on MSEB News.
Welcome to MSEB, live from the TEC studios.
Good afternoon, Mesquite ISD. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jordan Rivers.
And I'm Julian Alexis, and you're watching MSEB Live, a show produced by MISD students and brought to you live from the TEC studios.
We'll bring you the top stories from throughout the district and take an inside look at what's happening in MISD. Let's get to our first story. Our field reporter, Eli Bradley, is at Mesquite High School to interview new principal Jeff Johnson. Let's find out about this new leader on campus.
Hello, my name is Eli Bradley with MSEB News. I'm here today at Mesquite High School interviewing this year's new principal, Jeff Johnson. Let's see that now.
Good morning. My name is Jeff Johnson. I am the principal at the Mesquite High School. So I grew up in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I went to Fayetteville High School, graduated class of 94, and went to the University of Arkansas for a few years, and then I transferred and finished my my bachelor's program at Henderson State University. Proud Henderson State grad. They had a wonderful educational program and really helped prepare me for my career, which obviously got me into education. I've been in the academic field for 23 years. This is my 5th year as an administrator. Prior to that, I spent 18 years as a teacher and coach. And after 16 years, I started having a desire to get into administration. In 2009, I got my master's degree in educational administration from Lamar University. And I knew someday I might want to be an administrator, but I didn't want to at that time. And so this journey in administration began in 2018. I came here to Mesquite High School as an assistant principal. And I spent 3 years here and had a wonderful time and fell in love with this campus, with just our students, our community, our staff, and this feels like home. So this is a dream come true for me, and I'm very blessed and honored to be the principal here. MHS has been wonderful. It's been a wonderful first few months. It's been a lot of work. It's a different role, so I'm learning to adjust to a new role. But our community is strong, our family here, our staff, and we have a great connection and family atmosphere, and I'm so thankful for our teachers and our staff and the work they do, because it's hard work. And post-pandemic education is even more challenging, and our teachers face those challenges every day. And I see the hard work that they put into it, and I'm so proud of what they do for our students. And it doesn't go unnoticed. They don't get the recognition they deserve. Right. And but it's been great. I'm glad to be back, and we have a lot of work to do, as every school does, and in all education, you're constantly working and looking to improve. But I'm very happy to be back and thankful to be here at Mesquite High. Goal number one is handling the post-pandemic, challenges that have come with it. Recovering those educational gaps caused by the lack of school. Handling, working through staff shortages, and we're doing a great job with that. Our classrooms are all full, and our teachers are here, but just handling those challenges will be priority number one. But then long term, just continuing to make a greater impact on our students, making sure our students have an opportunity. I got an education because education creates opportunity. And I want our students to have choices. I want them to be able to be involved, and I want to make sure there's a lot of activities and clubs and things that they can connect to our school with, as well as pushing them and making sure that the education they receive here prepares them for the next step, whatever that may be. And I'm proud of the work that's been done, and I'm happy in the direction that we're headed, but I'm anxious and excited to continue the tradition here at Mesquite High School. It's just an honor to be a principal in Mesquite ISD, to be an administrator, to have an opportunity to impact the Mesquite community. There's no other place I'd rather be. to be able to help students open up their own doors by getting their high school diploma, by tapping into an interest that they discovered here, whatever it may be, and then seeing that as they go through their 9th through 12th grade years, seeing that turn into what could be a career someday or something that they're passionate about is very rewarding, and I'm so thankful to be here.
It sounds like Mesquite High School is very lucky to have such a dedicated principal. I'm Eli Bradley with MSEB News. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for the story, Eli. It looks like Mesquite High School is going to do well under the leadership of Mr. Johnson. There is one program that people don't talk about, even though they are very important. Let's see what it is with Scarlett Ordonez.
This is MSEB News. I'm Scarlett Donny here at John Horn High School reporting about a program that doesn't receive all the limelight it deserves. It's the Athletic Trainings Program. Let's get to interviewing some athletic trainers.
The athletic training program, the students come in at the base level in the first year, call them rookies, and they kind of gain knowledge from there. As we grow into the program, students should expect to learn a bunch of medical skills, hands-on rehabilitation skills. We do a lot of hands-on training during our athletic periods, and then we also split our students into groups so we can make sure we're covering all our athletic teams on campus. So they should expect to work football or boys basketball, boys soccer, baseball, softball, any girls sports, girls basketball. We kind of divvy them up that way, and they get a hands-on experience by traveling with the team and taking care of their teams and earn some ownership.
The thing I enjoy the most is being around these people. These people work hard. They're always on time-ish. They're always so uplifting to be around. We always have a good laugh every day, and working games as well. Everybody has this good energy. Everybody's working. Everybody's on task. Everybody is always doing something really important for these athletes, and we're always working together and being like one big group.
So I heard about athletic training my 8th grade year. I wanted to go into high school involved in something. I just didn't want to be in high school. I wanted to be involved in a club. I didn't actually know that athletic training was a thing until I was in 8th grade. I remember they came to our school on like a little visit to like introduce themselves, tell us what the program is. I instantly like fell in love with the program. I was like, this is what I need to do. I tried out and I made it in, and ever since then it's been like amazing. I've loved it.
Thanks to all of our athletic trainers for taking care of our athletes. They really deserve all the credit they don't receive. This has been Scarlett Ordonez from MSEB News. Back to the studio.
That's an important role and a possible career path opportunity for students in the district. Check out the athletic trainer program at your campus if you are interested. Speaking of opportunities, many opportunities are available for volunteering around our community. Let's look at a couple of options. Located a few miles east of Dallas, Texas, the suburban city of Mesquite has a population of around 150,000 people. But it's not the numbers that make the city of Mesquite stand out. Rather, the strength in this community comes from the abundance of volunteer organizations committed to lending a helping hand. Student clubs and organizations are the perfect way to get involved in your community. With over 50 campuses and more on the way, MISD schools host a variety of organizations such as National Honor Society, Student Council, senior leaders, and emerging leaders, to name a few. And it's not just the students who can make an impact. Programs such as Booster Club allow parents of MISD students to support extracurriculars by raising money. Sharing Life is a local food pantry and clothes closet whose impact on the community has been tremendous. In 2021 alone, they raised over $2 million and served hundreds of thousands of people. Whether you're a student, parent, or citizen seeking to become more active in your community, Mesquite hosts the perfect opportunity for ways to volunteer.
Thanks for the story, Jordan. That was great information that people in the community need to know if they are wanting to volunteer. Volunteering is a great way to help the community and for students to get their community service hours. there's a lot going on in the world of football, and sometimes you don't get to see all the action. Well, here's a summary of the Mesquite ISD football season so far.
I am Nyla Hickman from MSEB News. I am reporting to you about Mesquite's high school football teams. In District 10, 6A, we have Horn and Mesquite High School. Horn High School is having an amazing football season. They are 8-2 overall and second in district with a 5-1 score. Hornets is going to playoffs for the first time since 2018 after winning against Tyler Legacy 24-16. In Mesquite High School, Woods and Wilson are one of the top performers of the varsity football team. Woods is averaging 16 points, 3 yards per game. In district, he is ranked first with 962 receiving yards. Wilson is ranked a close second for interceptions in district. In District 7, 5A1, we have North and West Mesquite. Russell and Cedar are on the top of the program at North Mesquite this season. Russell averages 22 yards per game. He is ranked first with 1,011 receiving yards in districts. Cedar is ranked first with 1,685 passing yards in district. For West Mesquite, Jackson averages 24.7 yards per game and has 160.5 receiving yards per game. Poteet plays in District 7, 5A2. Long and Robertson has had an amazing season. Long is ranked first in district for sacks. Robertson is ranked 8th in Texas UIL for 27.78 average kickoff returns, leading him to rank first in district for kickoff returns. This has been Nyla Hickman for MSEB News.
The football season is not quite over, so be sure to support your favorite teams as they finish the season. A couple weeks ago, we had a booth at Mesquite High School Swarm Night. There, we filmed a game show called Live, Laugh, Lose with the participants. Here are some highlights.
Hello everyone, I am Blake with MSEB News. Today, we are playing Live, Laugh, Lose. Basically how you play the game is you get a delivery card right here. For example, read the joke without moving your lips. Then you get 3 joke cards. And you're supposed to deliver the joke the way the delivery card tells you to. And that's the game. All right, so what's your name?
Natalie.
What is the question on your delivery card?
On the read the joke while growling the words.
That's gonna be a funny one.
Yeah, okay,
Especially since you have whiskers.
yeah. Did you know the first French fries were actually cooked in France? Arr.
Urgh.
Arr.
Urgh.
They were cooked in Greece.
What does your delivery card say? What does it say?
Read the joke while disco dancing.
Disco dancing?
That's not bad. What sound does a witch car make?
What sound?
Broom, broom.
Broom, broom.
You get it?
I get it. Because witches have a broom. What is your delivery card?
Read the joke while pretending to use a jackhammer. All right, I got my jackhammer. I wanted to go on a diet, but I feel like I had too much on my plate right now.
So, what is your delivery card?
Read the joke like you're constipated.
Constipated? Read the joke like you're constipated. Read the jokes like you're constipated.
I almost worked at the bank, but I lost interest. These are dumb.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the whole point of the game. What's your delivery card?
Read the joke like Dracula.
Read the joke like Dracula. Oh, okay. Okay, so read the jokes like Dracula.
Where do polar bears vote? The North Pole.
North Pole.
Yep.
What was it?
Tell the joke without moving your lips.
Moving your lips.
Moving your lips, that's right. What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
I call a man with a rubber toe. Let me think this one. A rubber...
Roberto!
Ooh. That was a good one.
That was good.
It looks like we had a lot of funny ones, but we had some dull ones. But overall, it was a good time. I am Blake with MSEB News.
Those were just a few highlights. The full video will be available on our YouTube channel right after this episode. Now in our final story, Andrew and Blake investigate the issue of teacher shortages in schools across the nation. This issue has caused crowded classrooms and overwhelmed teachers nationwide. Here is the story.
The USA, the largest economy and one of the most influential countries in the world. However, the USA is now without its problems.
In 2020, 47 million American citizens quit their job due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Between 2020 and May 2022, 300,000 American teachers quit their job. Let's go to Blake for more.
Thank you, Andrew. Today I'm here with Mesquite ISD Superintendent Dr. Angel Rivera to discuss the crisis of teacher and staffing shortages in schools nationwide. Hi, Dr. Rivera. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Blake.
Doing great, doing great. It's great to have you. So first things first, why do you think nationally we are having a teacher staff shortage?
Well, if you think about it, I've been looking at statistics, and so teacher preparation programs in higher ed have significantly decreased in the last 10 years. So if you think about specifically in Mesquite, and it's pretty much the same statistic anywhere that I've ever talked to the other superintendents, we used to hire certified teachers coming from teacher preparation programs at a 60 to 70% rate and 30% alternative certified. These are people that have a degree, but they do an alternative path towards certification. The last 2 years, those numbers have flipped. And now we're doing pretty much between 60 and 70% alternately certified staff versus traditionally certified staff. And that is mainly because universities are, their enrollment in these programs is dwindling. People are just going into other fields and not coming into education for various reasons.
So are you hiring teachers without degrees?
No, we are hiring degreed people, and then they get enrolled in a certification program. And once they get the certification program acceptance letter, then we'll train them at the same time they're receiving the training from that particular program.
I like that, I like that. So what steps have you directed in MISD to address the teacher shortage?
So we have taken there's not one thing that we've done. You know, we always try to recruit staff. But what we've really done is making an emphasis in development. And so we've taken, for example, our paraprofessionals. These are the non-professional people enrolled in our district. They're working, making a difference. And if they have 50 credit hours, we've partnered with certain entities. And we continue to pour into them to get them to be certified while being in the classroom. And we call it the Para-the-Teacher program. We've also partner with alternative certification agencies, 2 of them at least so far, for them to bring us personnel that we can then vet and make sure that fits our 4 core values to put in front of our kids. What we still want to do is put the best qualified person in front of our kids.
Of course.
And then and we assist with some of those fees to entice them and motivate them into coming and work in our district.
Nice. I like that. I like that. At what degree do you think this issue has impacted us locally?
Well, I think it's a huge impact. Just to give you numbers. So first day of school, you guys got to school. I had 109 teacher vacancies. Huge impact. We've been chipping away at the program, at the problem. We've been trying to resolve it through those programs that I mentioned. We've been filling the positions in the classrooms. But today, we still have 41 vacancies. It's probably less than half, but it's still not zero. And I will not be satisfied until it is zero, because if you have teachers vacancies, classroom sizes increase. There's all kind of things that teachers work with, and their plate, things they have to deal with each and every day, those tasks increase, causing stress to the current staff. So we continually try to hire and reduce those vacancies to alleviate the workload on the staff.
Thank you, Dr. Rivera. We've enjoyed your time here with us.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. I enjoyed being here.
It looks like Dr. Rivera is taking the proper steps forward to tackle the increase of teachers leaving the industry and the decrease of new hires district-wide. It looks like the future for Mesquite ISD is bright, but the lingering question is, what about the whole nation? Blake Brogdon, MSEB News.
We are very lucky to have our teachers here in Mesquite ISD and the leadership that ensures that students are getting the education they deserve.
That wraps up this edition of MSEB News. For more information on today's stories, please visit the MSEB YouTube channel, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook pages. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Julian Alexis.
And I'm Jordan Rivers. Until next time,
stay classy, Mesquite.
This has been a presentation of MSEB, Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting, in association with the Mesquite Independent School District Career and Technical Education Department.